Sellers, move over because the buyers are in the driver's seat now. This market has shifted and it's absolutely changing. In today's video, we're going to talk about what we're seeing in the market here in El Paso County, Colorado, the Colorado Springs area. So if you're moving to Colorado Springs or you want to make a move in Colorado Springs, stay tuned. Hey, Laura Gallen here with Mountain Prairie Living Empowered by ERA Shields, and welcome to my channel where I answer questions about the home buying and selling process. We talk about the market and all the cool neighborhoods that are here, but most of all, I like to tell you how awesome it is to live here because you gotta love where you live. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about the July numbers, but I really want to tell you more about what we're seeing in the market if you're a buyer or a seller, and that should be of value to you. So let's get to it. One of the most interesting things about this market is that we are in a seller's market, meaning that the inventory is less than a month here in El Paso County, and a seller's market is defined as 0 to say 4 to 5 months. A balanced market is 4 to 6 months, and a buyer's market is 6 months or more inventory. So we're still in a seller's market, but because of the inventory rising and the interest rates rising and the inflationary issues that buyers are concerned with, the market is slowing down and the buyers have a little bit more control. So what does that mean? Let's look at some of the numbers. So in July of 2022, we had a 151% increase in inventory from July of 2021. That's pretty huge. But we had a 25% decrease in new listings. So sellers were a little hesitant too. If you think you missed the boat, you haven't. Let's talk about that a little bit later. But there definitely is a shift in the market, and it's something we've never seen before. So we're kind of calling it a correcting market. It's certainly not crashing. Our overall appreciation rate in El Paso County on average over 20 years is 6%. We are still climbing. Our average home price still rose. It's about $560,000. 971, and that's a record for El Paso County. So the values are still increasing, but from about 200,000 to about 700,000, we were seeing 100% of asking price in July. In above 2 million, we were seeing 103% of asking price, believe it or not. So the market is still moving. So if you're about to list your home, what I recommend is that you look at the statistics or the comparables from the last 3 to 3 months or so. So 90 to 60 days, and see what the buyers are willing to pay in your neighborhood now. Because certainly the comparables from 6 months ago, they're not going to fly. They're just not flying. I've seen people put homes on the market at that price and they're making price reductions. So let's talk about price reductions. That's something we're seeing in today's market. On Friday going into last weekend, we had 102 price reductions. On Tuesday, we had, I think, 53 price reductions, somewhere in that range. But every day we're seeing price reductions. Why? Because some people maybe priced a little bit too high. They were hoping that they would get the values of 6 months ago. We're not seeing that because the interest rates and the inflationary issues have shifted not only the buyer's capacity or buying power, but also their decision-making choices when they're looking at a higher mortgage payment. So you really got to price appropriately. What is moving fast? Cream puffs. What's a cream puff? A cream puff is a home that is really clean. It looks really good and it is priced appropriately. Those will move within a week or so, but we are still seeing homes sit on the market 2 weeks, and I'm seeing some at the 2 and 3 month mark. So if your home has a lot of deferred maintenance, price for condition. If you've been sitting in your home for more than 3 to 5 years, you still have fabulous equity. So don't diminish that. It doesn't mean that you've lost value. It just means that your value didn't rise in the last few months as fast as it rose in the last 2 years. So keep that perspective if you're going onto the market. Are things selling? Yes. Homes are still selling. It's just that the buyers have a little bit more opportunity with more inventory to take a breath, make a good, smart decisions. Do we still see appraisal gaps in this market? A little bit. I had a smaller townhouse that was on the market below 250, and I did see multiple offers, and we did go above asking, and it appraised. So that was good. But in the 600,000 and above, those are a little bit trickier. We are seeing price decreases in those ranges in the 500,000s. So pricing is really important in this market. But overall, things are moving. So one of the other statistics, under contract and pending, it's dropped 27% year over year from last year. So it's definitely a slowing market. Buyers are digging their heels in a little bit. But don't be discouraged. Sellers, homes are still selling. I've got listings under contract that I'm about to close, so stuff is still moving. We live in a beautiful area. Colorado Springs is fantastic. There's so much to do here. The weather's amazing. If you're a buyer, it's awesome news for you, right? So that means you can take a breath, you can make a decision, you can consider a home, get a little bit more information on it. You're not making appraisal gaps necessarily. You might be asking for concessions. You have a little bit more to choose from. So from a buyer's perspective, you've got the driver's seat. You can ask for a little bit more. If it's a cream puff, maybe not. But if you are maybe the only offer that's been there and it's been on the market for 3 weeks or so, you might have a little bit more leverage. So it's an interesting market for sure. Thanks so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here. Like and subscribe and share it with a friend. And if you'd like to know more about the debt to income ratio and how you calculate that, then check out this video next. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video.